Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Well, today we've decided we're going to try something out.
Something that Candace has not been wanting to try.
Yeah, I'm kind of leery, but I think it's worth a shot because the positives definitely outweigh what potential negatives.
Yeah,
I should say.
Yeah. So we've offered. We offer returns on eBay on just about everything, unless it's like an as-is, parts only kind of thing.
Right.
But we do buyer-paid returns. I've been looking in the Reseller Water Cooler, the Facebook group that we run now. Link down below if you want to go check that out. But I've seen several people over the past few months talk about doing free returns, and most people I've seen that talk about free returns say that they did not see an increase in the returns. So that was one of your...
Yeah, that was one of my concerns. Potentially like with, like you hear about video games, like maybe they buy the game and they play it and then they just return it. Or clothing, especially like the shoes we have, stuff like that. Like I don't want somebody to get the shoes and wear them to go out that night and then return them.
But then on the other hand, you have people that are shopping and then like they see that we don't offer free returns, so they feel less confident to buy.
Right.
So it could potentially limit sales. So then you have to weigh the potential of increased returns, which may or may not happen, versus potential sales increase, which may or may not happen.
And another benefit also, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, that's the big one. But I feel like, like we've definitely had some returns that were fraudulent or like rental type things. But really, how often does that happen?
And it happened without free returns. So.
But how often does it happen?
Yeah. Yep.
Like really? Okay.
Maybe twice a year.
How? Yeah, and so how significant is that?
Right, it's a drop in the bucket.
Unless it's like on our biggest sales of the year, then it would be significant.
Right.
Right, like if we sold something for $3,000 and then it, but even then, as long as we got the thing back. But what do you think our return rate is now? I've got the number. It's for February, March, April, no. March, April, and May. All of March, April, and May. 3-month period.
I think it's probably like 0.1% or something like that.
Okay. Well, it's not even that. Well, it is that high. Actually, you're off a little bit. So our return rate is 0.76%.
Okay.
So it's less than 1%.
Right.
Less than 1% is down there in the not really that big of a deal kind of category.
Yep.
But it does give us a chance to see. Well, you can look. 2 of them were consumer electronics. That's not surprising. Which I've really started to like. I've really started to get more and more leery of consumer electronics, stereos and VCRs and things like that. Not saying I won't sell them, but they are higher risk things for sure. Home and garden, I don't know what that is. And clothing, shoes, and accessories is 3.5%. But I mean, these sample sizes are pretty small. Like we're talking about 2 of small numbers, not even 100 in each one of those categories. And then other categories that aren't these, 2 of 928 sales are 0.22%.
Yeah.
So clothing and electronics were definitely higher, which is funny because I think you mentioned that.
Yeah.
But the reason we're actually, I did this before we started rolling this morning. We talked about it. I said Candace was doing something. She was painting a nutcracker or something. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and turn it on. She's like, okay, let's try it. So the reason we're doing it is with top rated. If you're a top rated seller, which we are, then top rated plus benefits. Top Rated Plus is this badge that goes on your listing if you offer same or 1-day handling time, and for most categories a free 30-day return policy. Then you save 10% off your final value fees.
Which is huge.
It is huge.
Yeah.
So the the benefit of that is we typically get charged about $2,000 a month in final value fees. 10% of that is $200. It would take, so we wouldn't start losing on free returns until our losses exceeded $200 per month.
Right.
So what are the chances of that?
Right.
Almost none. Right?
I agree.
And then you also have the potential for nobody, if anybody claims to know exactly how eBay algorithm works for search, they're probably lying. I don't know how it works, but I would assume that eBay is going to give some kind of preference to their top rated plus listings, I would assume, or
that also offers confidence to the buyer,
right,
that you have that badge, that you're a seller that's on the up and up.
Right. Yeah. So let's say our sales with free returns go up by 5 to 10% potentially. I'm just throwing a number out there. And then we end up getting, maybe our return rate goes up by 1%. Mm-hmm. But then we're saving $200 on final value fee. I think in the end, it could all end up just being positive. So we're trying it out. I put free returns on every listing pretty much. So we changed it on June 14th today, the day of the filming. And we could do a comparison. We won't be able to do a comparison until what? We'll have July, August, September, mm-hmm. but we won't see that till October. Right. So tune in October to find out how this out how it worked or not, right? But what do y'all think about free returns on eBay? What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's?
Do you do it?
And I think
you try it and not like it? Do you love it?
I think it's real easy to assume the worst and not do it, and then not know, because like the things you mentioned are things that really don't happen.
It's like the old casino saying, right?
What?
Scared money don't win.
I guess. But I mean, sometimes
that means if you're too cautious, you're never going to win.
Well, I mean, I do think that sometimes you can trick yourself into, and I agree, but I think sometimes you can trick yourself into thinking that being cautious is more safe, but actually taking chances is safer because it makes you more revenue. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go with what you said.
Scared money don't win.
Okay, we're gonna be not scared for a few months to see how that works out. Wish us luck.
We're just setting it and forgetting it, right?
But are you just like tagline person? Are you? What do you do? Are you writing bumper stickers over there? What's going on? You making T-shirts?
I could.
Okay, for right now though, we need to pull some orders. Let's get going.
Okay, let's pull orders. First item is a Sony Handycam camcorder with bag on one Charlie.
Okay. It's a nice bag too. Got it.
That's sold for $120.
I'm trying to remember where I got this and I just can't.
Pick up so many cameras.
I know, I can't. They all kind of somewhere between $5 to $20. I don't know.
7 Charlie, a brass shoehorn with a duck.
Okay. That might be the first brass shoehorn we've ever sold. 7 Charlie. And I can actually get to it. Sorry for the wind noise, y'all. We got to run the air in the fan today. It's going to be like 99 degrees out there.
Our temperatures this week are getting up to 99, yeah.
Yeah, got it. This thing is cool.
Yeah, that's sold for $30. I think I paid like maybe $5 for it at the estate sale.
Yeah, I like that. Made in Taiwan.
6 Bravo 2-packs of tip tattoos. They're like 50 stamp tattoos. Sold those for $8.
Okay.
That was from that costume shop that was shut down.
Yeah. Man, we got so much stuff from there.
Yep. T3 Doctor Who cards.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole set of 10 cards.
Yeah, it's actually in this box. I did come back here. I saw it sell yesterday and I came back to make sure we had it, because I was like, oh man, I don't remember seeing that. But yeah, we have it right here.
$23 for those.
Luke.
The next two items are both in the smallest drawer, two separate sales buyers. They're both Wii games, Mario Kart and Super Mario Bros. You just listed those, huh?
Yep, both of these. We bought a Wii for $15 a few weeks ago, and these games are with it.
Super Mario Bros. Sold for $19, Mario Kart for $25.
Yeah, had to do a lot of the funny thing is they both worked. They both were scratched pretty bad. They both worked though.
That's weird.
And I cleaned them to make them look better, but they still worked.
They were fine, yeah. The next item is 3 Bravo Hyborian Gates starter packs. 4 of them.
Okay, I think that's the end of that then. Oh wait, I have.
Looks like it's 2 2-packs maybe.
Yeah, okay, it's this.
Let's double check that. Yeah, is it like they look like this? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Man, those have been up there for a while.
We keep moving them around to get cookbooks.
For the books, yeah, exactly.
So those sold for $15.
Okay.
5 Echo, we have an Olympus SLR film camera.
Okay. 5 Echo. Well, I'm gonna have to go the other way. This must be it right here.
Yeah, it does have a case with it.
Is that weird looking thing, like long?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's got a big lens.
Yeah, it
$30
does.
for that.
Okay.
We sell it a deuce, 2 Delta.
Yeah, we're thinking about going. We're not thinking about. We're gonna go to storage later. Get a few more things to list.
Yeah, and I have a lot of Monster High stored there, so I'm gonna get a final count on every doll of each kind, so I can just go ahead and update my quantities and not have to worry about selling out and not realizing it.
Right.
Just go ahead and get an exact count.
Yeah, because we started with 6 different ones and we're down to 4.
Yes.
And we don't know exactly what we have of those 4.
Right.
I mean, we know what we have on hand here, but
Right.
we have.
We know we have more than what's listed on eBay, but I want to go ahead and just get it done.
We have 2 tubs full. So, yeah.
That one sold for $10.
Okay.
8 Echo Curious George plush.
Okay. I'm guessing he's going to be in this bag, maybe. So, yep, that's him. There's old George in there. And I love those Curious George books when I was a kid. Did you read them?
For him.
Huh?
I don't think I read them as a kid, but we did read them to. Sarah loved them.
Oh, I liked them.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm surprised you didn't read them.
Yeah, I don't think I did. She was little when they came out with the newer movies, and they had that soundtrack by Jack Johnson. That was a good soundtrack.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. Next item is an MU8 lot of 4 Sony audio tapes, rare.
Yeah, we got these. I don't know if you remember, Candace. We went to a church sale, and I bought.
Oh, like they had a bunch of cassettes in it.
Yeah, I bought one of those little faux leather tape cases. These tapes were in there with a few other tapes. I sold the tape case.
Yeah.
I think I sold some of the other tapes too, but these are the better ones.
These are good. $48.59 for those.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. These are rare, and they're used.
What do they sell for new? That's crazy.
Well, I don't even think they make them anymore, but yeah.
If somebody had new old stock, yeah.
I would guess, I don't know, 30 a piece or something.
Yeah.
So most tapes are type 1, and then you have your type 2 that are kind of pricey. These are type 3, which I've never even heard of.
Huh. All right, we sold a hat in this box.
Yeah, we actually, if you look at that thumbnail, it doesn't have a location.
Yep.
We had to go, before we started the video up, that's it right there.
Yep.
before we started this video up, we had to go and check.
We had to go find it.
We have 6 different hat locations, I think.
Yes, we do.
A, B, and C boxes.
Yep.
And then we have here, or no, that's not a hat location. No,
Yeah.
right here, here, and there. So we,
So if we're missing a hat, there's not too many places to look. That's the good news.
right,
I guess there is no bad. Well, the bad news would be not knowing where it is.
right. The only bad news would be if we didn't find it.
$10.12 for that.
Okay.
All right, that is everything going out today. We had one sale on Mercari, and then they asked to cancel. So.
Okay. All right. Well, let me go ahead and get this stuff listed. I mean, not listed. Packed. All right. It is after lunch now. We actually went to storage a little while ago.
Yeah. So our plan is every other day, maybe, or maybe every day. I don't know.
It just depends on how sourcing goes too.
Right. That we'll go just grab some random stuff and bring it back here and show you guys what we got and then list it. So.
Right. And today, this is a project I've been needing to continue. I did a bunch of them before.
Yeah, you listed a lot.
What, like 6 months ago or
Yeah.
something? And actually did quite well.
Mm-hmm.
These are like this load here. These are all Xbox 360 games.
All 3 boxes.
And I don't know how many of them are good or anything. They're not in great condition, but a lot of them are complete. But most of them,
Well, the plan is to lot them up and auction
Right.
them, right?
yeah, this one is not scratched,
Yeah.
but a lot of them are. So
And before you're gonna do like before, just as is.
yeah, what I might do though is I'm probably gonna like open them up, see if they're complete and if they're scratched. If they're not scratched, I'll put them in one pile. If they are, I'll put them in another pile, and then I'm gonna run auctions on them, as is scratch lot, and then I'll do an as is, like,
Now,
you know.
if one of them's worth listing on their own, are you doing that?
Yeah. But I think I've gone through these several times.
Okay.
I'll try. I don't think there's anything like really big time great in here.
You mean like the Biggest Loser? Or that's actually we. There's a few we in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will sort them out by console, of course. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think these have pretty much been picked over at this point. So however, it's going to be a couple of auction lots though here.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got your hat.
Yeah, this
Is that
is from,
like a bomber pilot
from
hat?
Kevin and Danielle. I haven't looked at it. I don't know how old it is. I imagine they have it for a reason.
Could be military.
Yeah.
And it came with the...
Yeah, they had it on that mannequin when we got it from them.
Okay.
Which we already have that. That's that female head we have.
I'm curious.
Same exact one.
But here's the tag right here. Let's see, I can almost... I can't quite
Let me
get
take
to
it off. Yeah.
There. Yeah, what's the tag say on there? Curious. Seems military. Maybe not.
North King,
Genuine leather, natural sheepskin.
New York City. It's leather and sheepskin.
Okay.
Just a vintage hat. Yeah.
Cool. And then this is neat. I remember buying this from Kevin and Danielle, and I forgot where we put it. I finally found it. It does have some
A little rust and
light corrosion on it.
a little dent here or there.
There is a dent, not the regular moon dents, but
Yeah.
these are pretty cool though. And we have these seat cushions. We have other stuff in the truck too, but we're only going to bring in what we're working on right now.
Yeah, since we don't have a lot of storage in here. So I'm still working on nutcrackers, but I'm gonna list some things in between, just kind of mix it up. You know?
Yeah. This is going to take me a little while to process this stuff, but
Yep. So we got a little cobbler. He's ready to go. 'Cause remember I glued his shoe yesterday.
okay,
It's on there now.
sweet.
And I touched up this dude's mustache, waiting for it to dry. Now the bad part about him is he's got a music box, but it doesn't work. It doesn't play anything. So
And there's no on switch or
yeah,
anything.
most of them have a little thing you pull out. He doesn't have one.
A lot of them only play when you're turning it too, I've noticed.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but he's still cool, I think. Look, he's got like cymbals between his knees, and you know.
One man band.
Yeah.
All right, well, I planned on just lighting all this stuff up, but then I got into it and I realized I hadn't gone through some of these games, and I found a bunch of them on the list. Like I found like some $15 and $30 games, so clean those and been working through those.
That's good.
Yeah. And then I had another game. Let me see if I can find it. It was over here. This one. I was gonna list this one, and then right before I was about to take pictures, I noticed this sticker.
Oh, you can't sell it. Huh?
Microsoft company store purchase not to be sold. So great. So I guess that's just gonna have to be a donate. So how your
How's
crackers?
my crackers going?
Oh no, you showed me a really funny nutcracker a little while ago. You want to get it?
Yep.
So Candace, is that a nutcracker?
No, let me show you what it is.
Okay.
It's a butt cracker.
It's a butt cracker. Oh my god. Oh god, Candace showed me that photo. She was going through, she said, look at this photo, and she showed me that. I'm like, what? That's a crack butt.
That's a flat butt.
That's a crack butt. Yeah, it is a flat butt, huh? Look, his legs just end. See that? But yeah, that is gonna be it for this one. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we will see y'all again soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.